Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
LaShundra. Hi.
How are you?
Oh man, I am completely knackered. My day starts at 4:30 in the morning, and it's like quarter to 6 p.m. now, so pretty
6
tired.
p.m.
Yeah.
Wow. So where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm in England on the East Coast.
Oh, okay. Okay. See here, it's still morning. It's 11:45 a.m. And so
Lucky you, a whole day in front of you.
yes, yes. It's 11:45 a.m. and you're actually my well, I have one more call after you and then I'm done for the day.
Nice. Well, it's nice to meet you, like a living YouTube legend.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. It's awesome to meet you as well. How wonderful. I like your background. Do you use Manicam?
Oh yeah, it's a program called Sparko Cam. I love it 'cause you can just like untick it to like reveal the green screen and then just tick it again and it comes back on. It's just a bit annoying because it doesn't quite fill the whole sort of setting that I'm in. You can sort of see a little bit
Oh.
behind, but yeah, never
Well,
mind.
on this screen, I don't notice it. So it
Oh really?
works because I don't really notice it on Cambly.
Oh, a few. It's on my screen. I can see just like the very peripheral edges
Right.
of my bedroom. Literally, my bed is right behind this green screen.
Okay, yeah. So you have to do what you have to do. I understand. But that is awesome. I see is that like green paper that you use?
It's like a proper professional banner that I got off Amazon.
Oh, okay. So you just pull it down.
Yeah, it just moves up and down. It's quite cool.
Yes, that is awesome. It's like it's almost like a movie set where you're like, okay,
Yeah,
pull
do
it
you want
down
to see?
and take.
I'll show you. I'll show you just for fun. Right. Oh, so the top is here. It just comes down like that and straight back up.
Yes.
Really cool.
Oh, see, that's awesome. So you can travel and everything.
Yeah, it's really portable.
That is good. See, I was thinking it was like a pole that you had to hook it on and then pull it down. That's even better. That is awesome.
Yeah, cost a
Okay.
fortune as well.
So, I'm going to help you get a power start on Cambly.
Woohoo!
So, what do you think that you would like for us to practice or discuss? What would you like to see?
Oh, I've been thinking about this and I'm really not sure. At the moment, I'm coming right to the end of a teaching contract. My plan is to work as a substitute teacher part-time and then do some online teaching part-time. I've done online teaching before. I worked with iTutor Group for about a year and a half, and that was before you had to commit to so many hours. So I can dip into that whenever I want without any penalty, which is quite nice. So that's an option. But I do like that this is more casual, and I can just sort of like turn it on whenever I want, sort of thing.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
so I don't know. I think maybe what is a good time to log on this software? How would you recommend interacting with the 5 minute trials? Because I've been reading that there's a lot of those at the very beginning. Um, how would you recommend I get to know students and build up a student portfolio?
Yeah, so with the trials, a lot of times you'll get people that speak zero English, zero,
Gosh,
and their native tongue might be Turkish or Japanese, and you don't really know the language. So what I use is the translation tool. That would be your best friend
right.
for those trials. And so I'll teach them the basics like hello, how are you?
Mhm.
And then where are you from? And
Yeah,
it'll take up generally the whole 5 minutes. When we get
yeah,
down to the last about a minute and a half, then I tell them, I can help you with your English. And I'll type, I can help you, and I translate it.
yeah.
And then just tell them what we can do. We will learn what you like. Yes, and you can tell me. We can talk together. And so and then they're just like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. They're trying to understand keywords that you're saying, and they'll just say, thank you, thank you. And sometimes, if they do sign up with Cambly, then they will come back and look for you to
Yeah.
be one of their steady tutors. But even if they don't, then it will still get you, a lot of calls under your belt to where you've gotten so many calls coming in to where now you're being more noticed with other people looking for tutors. Because when the students call in and they're looking for tutors, they can tell what tutors are available and what tutors are busy. So
Yeah.
once you go to being busy, you drop down to the bottom of the screen, and then it has like a red light next to you saying you're busy. So when they see, wow, this person is busy a lot, I'm going to talk to that person. So you'll start getting like 15-minute calls, 20-minute calls, 30-minute, 1 hour even. One lady said she had a
Wow.
3-hour call. I was like,
Oh
how did you talk to
gosh,
somebody for 3 hours?
that's insane.
And so you'll start getting longer calls as you build basically your conversational confidence. Then, and people see that you're busy, then they'll want to try out your class and see what
Yeah,
it's like to tutor with you. And so
cool.
most of the trials that you get, most of them, you're not going to see them again. You would get so many. And most of them only have 5 minutes, and they might talk to you for 2 minutes and then hang up because they're scared. Or maybe they want to try another tutor for the rest of their 2 to 3 minutes. So they'll hang up and then call back
Mm.
and see if they can get somebody else. And that's okay. It's not you. So don't take it personal. They just really want to just try it out in the little bit of time that they have. And you'll get people that call to ask, do you speak, do you speak Portuguese? Do you speak Turkish? And then I would say, no, I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, thank you. And they'll hang up. Like, okay.
Not personal.
And that's okay. That is okay. It's not going to count against you that they decided to call another tutor. And then,
Cool.
did you see the video that I showed about opening up the library?
Don't think I've seen that one actually. I have watched a lot of your videos, but I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, so I'll show you. There you will get a lot of students. Most of the students will come and say, you know, I I want to learn English. I want to practice, but they don't have a planned lesson. And so you're probably thinking, okay, I don't know this person. What are we going to talk about? So I always try to ask them, you know, so what would you like to discuss today? And then they'll either tell you, oh, anything, I just want to practice conversation, or they would say, I would like a lesson. Then you can pick a lesson, and you see over to the side, if you click, um, when you're in as an actual tutor, then
Yeah.
over to the side it gives you the option to open up your library. And so I can open it up right here, and if I click on something in my library, Do you see how it sent it to you in the text message box?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So when you click on something, you can send them links and then they can open it up. You open it up and you can follow along together. You can read together and look off of that together and discuss. So they like you can't see my screen. You can't see what I'm doing at the moment, but you're able to see, just them. So when they're looking
Yeah.
off on their screen, you don't see the website that's pulled up on their screen either. But you can both look together and kind of go along together. You can guide them where you want them to look. So that's one really cool feature. And you can even use your own website that you found. Say you wanted to, suggest a website about vacation, most popular vacation spots. And you found a really cool website. You can just send them the link and they can open it up and follow along.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's really, really good. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
Yes. No problem. No problem. So when you're on Cambly, do you want to mostly teach adults or did you want to do a mix, adults and children?
I always prefer kids.
Okay. Well, you can also apply for Cambly Kids. So in the basic, just Cambly, you're going to get mostly adults.
Yeah.
And then if you would prefer more children, then you would need to apply for the Cambly Kids. And to do that, when you are in the tutor portal, you can go to let's see, what is it called? I believe it's the support link at the top.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down to the bottom of that, then you could submit a ticket. And it's just saying, hey, I'm interested in applying for Cambly Kids. And once your profile is approved, then they will actually have children classes booked for you. Their classes are a little different because they actually have slides. So you will actually go through slides like you would, the traditional online classroom.
Yeah. I watched one of your videos the other day when you were teaching someone up. It was brilliant. I was just chuckling all the way through.
Yeah. Yes, I've only been doing Cambly Kids for a week? Just a week. And I've gotten a pretty good number of kids. Today I had 2 kids appointments and the rest of them were just adults. But you'll get a good mix. You'll get a really good mix when you are approved to teach the kids. But until then, most of what you get will be adults. You might get some older kids, maybe middle school, even high school, that are using Cambly for practice. But if you are preferring like the elementary age, then your best bet will be to get approved for Cambly Kids.
Defo. Cool. That's awesome. Would you say there's like a good range of times to come on, or just like pop on anytime and you'll get someone coming through?
Well, I know that around this time is really popular. So I know you said it's nighttime, so it's going on 7 o'clock where you are, 7 p.m.
6.
Oh, it's going on 6 p.m.
We've just gone into daylight savings.
Ah, I see. So for you, I would say the most popular times would be from 4 p.m. until 4 p.m. probably until 9 p.m.
Wow.
You'll get a lot of calls between that time frame because people are getting off of work. Because you'll get calls from South America, Brazil. You'll get a lot of people from Brazil. You'll get a lot of people from Saudi Arabia. You probably, around that time, if it's on the weekend, you might get a lot of people, in the Asian countries around, later on in the evening. So probably trying to think your time zone. Whatever times would be, all day on the weekends would be ideal because you'll get an assortment of everything on the weekends. But to start off, it would be best to do priority hours because then you'll just get random calls. You'll get miscellaneous calls. So people that didn't request a specific tutor, then you would get routed those calls as the next available person on priority.
Yeah.
So I did priority for about the first month. I did priority hours every time I got ready to tutor. And that helped me build a reputation to where now I get a lot of people that actually request me. So I'll look and check my schedule and someone has already reserved me in advance. So it doesn't take long.
Have you met any other people off YouTube from this?
Not on Cambly, but on Instagram, on Facebook. But you're the first one to actually request me on Cambly, which is really cool because I didn't know that you can actually request a tutor with your, with your lifeline that they give you. I didn't know you could request. I thought you just get whoever you call into. So that's pretty cool.
They did say, on the email I got, they did say to pick a veteran tutor, but I was like, no, I want LaShundra.
Yes, that is awesome. It is so awesome. I was just like, yay! This is so cool. So I actually get to meet someone from YouTube. So that is awesome. And see, I can even put this on YouTube if you would like.
Okay.
Said okay.
If you want to, I don't mind. I don't mind. There is someone I want you to meet in our last couple of minutes together.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is Dobby.
Oh, Dobby! Oh wow, it's a puppet.
Yeah.
That puppet is huge. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You already know I love puppets.
My plan is to scare all the 5-minute trial people with it.
You probably oh yeah, you'd be like, hello, and they was like, I don't speak English, and then here comes Doppy. That is hilarious. That is funny. Well, I'm sure that once you get going, once you get all the trials out the way, you're going to get 10-minute, 15-minute calls. They're going to start coming in. Oh, one more thing that I want to tell you. You know how have you seen that you get a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Okay, I learned this the hard way. I know we only have a few seconds. I learned this the hard way. Once you click that break, you have to commit to that one time having a break. If you decide, I'm going to take 2 minutes here and then take another 2 minutes, no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you come back from break early, then your break is just over for that whole hour.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. So if you choose to take a break,
went to the toilet back again.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I've really enjoyed like talking to you and like meeting you in sort of real life.
Yes, yes. It was very nice talking to you as well. And so don't be a stranger. Find me and we can chat again.
Okay.
That was so awesome.